So welcome to this morning's webinar. So this month we're looking at using shortcuts to maximise your holiday sales since it's come to that time of the year. So my name's Stephanie and I'll be taking you through this morning's content. So just the regular housekeeping before we get started. So the duration of this webinar will be approximately 30 minutes. It actually might be a little bit shorter this morning, about 20 to 30 minutes, depending on how many questions we get. Your speakers obviously need to be turned on to be able to hear me, but it looks like everyone's marked off that they can hear me okay. You guys have all been muted, but if you do have any questions, please feel free to use the chat box throughout the webinar. I'll also be prompting you guys at the end if you'd prefer to ask questions at the end as well. So let's get into it. So today what we're going to be going through is how you can empower your team to sell more retail during the holiday season, tricks for using gift cards as a marketing tool, boosting your revenues using the series feature, and then maximising your efficiency at the front desk by using promotions. Okay, so empowering your team to sell retail. So as we know, during the holiday season, this is a great time to encourage your staff and do further training for them on retailing to your clients. Product knowledge is obviously a big part of that. So if you have got any new products or ranges in the store that your staff may not be particularly familiar with, I'd encourage you that over the next few weeks, organise some product knowledge training with your staff so that they understand all the features and benefits of the retail that you stock, so that when it's coming around to the holiday season, which is just around the corner, they're able to recommend suitable retail to your clients, and also recommend suitable retail if they're wishing to buy gifts for friends. So if the staff know what items actually sell the best and what are the most profitable, then you and your team have a better chance of upselling during the season as well. So one of the best ways to do this through shortcuts is to actually look at what is called the top selling products report, because this will help you learn what are the top sellers. Now with this particular report, you can actually run the report for the holiday season last year, as well as maybe just the entirety of this year, to see if there are particular products that are more popular during the holiday season as they're more gift style items, or just generally popular items that you may want to encourage your staff to sell and maybe make more visible to the clients, maybe change your displays because you know they're the products that they're going to be particularly interested in. So just a quick slide here to show you how to access that report. So if you go to your tools menu, then reports, the stock category, and the top selling products report, you're basically going to get, which I've got this screen capture over here, it'll give you the top selling products from the value that's been sold. It'll show you the quantity that was sold and then your dollar profit as well as your percentage of profit from those particular products. So that's a great report to run on a monthly basis anyways, but this time of year it's great to see what you can really package together potentially. So you may want to package one of your top selling products with one of your lower selling products, because you know that retail is far more popular during the holiday season, and it might help you move some of your less popular products if you do package them alongside with the popular products. And then obviously you're going to be able to tell what particular retail items do give you a higher profit. So any questions on the top selling product report before we move on? No? I think we're all good. Perfect. So the main thing about this slide is obviously that top selling products with a high profit are a win-win for your salon, which is pretty obvious. Okay, so let's talk about gift cards. So gift cards as a marketing tool. So you may wish to use gift cards a little differently during the holiday season, because obviously clients are far more inclined to buy gift vouchers during this time of year, same as other times of year, such as Mother's Day. So you may want to offer different types of specials surrounding your gift cards to encourage the clients to either spend more or buy multiple gift cards for their friends and family, because the unique thing about gift cards is they give that ability of referral. So it's using your clients to refer friends and family to your business and therefore growing your database in the long term. So you may want to look at if your customers spend a certain amount that you reward them with a gift card. So that's something we've seen work quite well for businesses before, where if they buy, for example, even a gift card. So if they buy a $100 gift card for a friend, they'll then receive $20 on a gift card for themselves to use in store or as store credit. You may even just want to have, if they come in over the holiday season and spend $200 on services, they might get a $20 or $50 gift voucher to give to a friend. So particularly being that you guys are going to be crazy busy over Christmas and you will have a lot of clients coming in for potentially bigger services that they might not come in for regularly during the year. Like instead of just coming in for my regular cut and colour, I might have a full head of foils, a blow dry, and obviously things like upstyles and that sort of thing with hair salons is quite popular during the holiday season since it is the party season. And with beauty, you might get people treating themselves over the season and giving themselves pedicures and manicures and tans and services a little outside of the normal. So you might want to encourage them to come in for more of those services by offering them a gift card as a reward. So this slide mentions that obviously gift cards are a really important tool to capture referrals. So has anyone got any ideas for gift voucher style specials, promotions that they've used in their businesses that they'd like to share, or any ideas that you think are particularly helpful? Okay, so Erin's put that she gift vouchers with additional value. So I think what Erin's saying is that she sells a voucher but actually gives them more than the value that they've spent. So you may offer that if a client spends a particular amount, they receive, for example, 20% extra on their voucher. So if you buy a $100 voucher, it'll have $120 on the actual voucher. So offering them a discount on the vouchers. Perfect. Yes, that's what she means. Wonderful. So that's a great idea. Sometimes purchasing more than one voucher will, you can potentially offer that if they purchased groups of vouchers, if they purchase maybe 2 or more vouchers, they will get an additional value put on there as well, as another great idea. Okay, let's move on. Okay, so a bit more on gift cards. So email your clients early to remind them that your gift cards could be a great addition to their shopping lists or even a wish list for themselves. You want to get in pretty early, so it's kind of the time to start doing up those email templates now. Christmas email campaigns can be extremely successful. You want to make sure that there's great content in there. So you may want to do an email which is surrounding the different types of gift cards that you're offering during the holiday season. You might want to put a limited time offer on there to encourage clients to get in quick. And you also may want to add just other additional information to the email which might be helpful, such as what your opening hours are over Christmas if your trading hours are not going to be your regular trading hours. You also obviously want to advertise any promotions that you're doing, gift cards and otherwise, on your social media pages such as Facebook, Instagram and Twitter. As you guys would have seen in last month's webinar, I took you through how to use the set and forget marketing to actually link your email campaigns to your Facebook so that when an email is sent out at the same time, it will actually do a post on your Facebook page to save you having to go and do that as a second step. So if you're interested in watching that again, you can refer to last month's webinar through our webinar library, and I'll provide you with that link shortly. So the other thing which is really nice at the Christmas time is you're probably all going to be decorating your spas, clinics and salons anyways. So don't forget to make over your front desk displays and your retail displays areas to really grab the attention of your clients with interesting gift card displays, promotional posters, and just revamping how you display your retail, as well as obviously all your Christmas decorations. Okay, so with your packaging, so again, with gift cards, but also with other products as well, you want the packaging that you use to reflect your brand. So the clients who receive the gift vouchers kind of understand the experience they're going to receive. So at Shortcuts, we offer gift card design. If you'd like to get some gift cards designed up to match your brand, you might want to use our Gift Me program, where you get fully designed cards, like a plastic card, almost like a credit card, which can sometimes be nice for the clients as opposed to a paper gift card, which can be easily lost. I think we've all accidentally thrown away a gift certificate that was a paper certificate at Christmas. So the good thing about those plastic gift cards is that you can put those straight in your wallet. It's kind of there to remind the clients, and it's got all your branding on there, so they kind of understand the experience they're going to receive. You may wish to reward your VIP clients as well. So you can do that through the Set and Forget marketing using perhaps our Target Me feature, which again I showed during last month's webinar. So you might want to pull a list of your top spending clients and maybe offer them a different type of promotion that you're not offering to all your clients, you're just rewarding your very best VIPs. I know last webinar, a few of the attendees were talking about actually doing not gift cards, Christmas cards, sorry. They actually write Christmas cards to their clients as well, which is a really nice touch. And then just because it's that time of year and everyone loves to give as well as receive, you may wish to donate a gift card to a local charity initiative as well. Obviously, during Christmas time, there's lots of different functions and corporate events going on. There may be raffles. So you might find an event that you think would be a really good way to market your business. And perhaps you want to donate a gift voucher to that event that people might be able to perhaps win through a raffle or as an award. And it's a great way to get your name out there. And particularly depending on where you guys are in your community, it's a great way to lift your brand appearance in the community that you are sort of giving back. All right, so the next thing I'm going to talk about is series. So just before I start on that, were there any other questions about using gift cards, referrals, and promotions? No, we're all good. Perfect. Okay, so boosting your revenue with series. So we have an add-on feature which is called Series. Some of you may already have this feature and are using it in your stores already. Can I just get a quick show of hands who's already using the Series feature? Or just pop a no if you're not using the Series feature in the chat box for me. Yes? Yes? No? Okay, great. Bit of a mix. All right, so let me take you through all the basics of it. So the series feature, basically, we say goodbye to punch cards. I always think of coffee cards, like the whole buy 5 and eventually you'll get 1 free. Series is a much easier way to sell because it's made up of popular services. You can create different value types of series, and the more the customers buy, the more they can potentially save, and Shortcuts will basically track the whole thing for you. So what that really means is that you can pre-sell series of services to your clients. So an example that we've seen work really well is with tanning is a big one. So instead of a client paying $20 for a tan every single time they come in, you might offer them, because you know they love that service, that they can pre-purchase 5 of them, which actually saves them 10%. So they're not paying $20 per tan anymore. It can work great in hair salons as well. It's becoming more and more popular with blow dries. So you might pre-sell a package of 5 or 10 blow dries. They save on it. They might receive a particular percentage off that full package of services, and they're going to be redeeming them over time. All right, so let's have a bit of a look at what that looks like. So if you're unsure of if Series is a part of your license or package that you've currently got with Shortcuts, definitely give the business development team a buzz as well if you're not sure. I just saw a question pop up about that. Okay, so finding out the right services to actually put into a series. Sometimes this can be a little tricky. You guys probably know what your most popular services are, and it is really those services that the clients keep coming back for. You want to offer them that series, because if you have clients coming in all the time, why not give them that little bit of reward? It helps retain the client, because you know if you've got already sold them a pack of 10 tans, regardless of what other local businesses who do tanning as well, what promotions they're doing, that particular client has already prepaid for their tan, so why would they look to go elsewhere? So to find out what services are best for Series, if you're not sure, just like the top selling products report, you can do the top selling services report. So very similar to Access, you go to the tools menu, reports, services, and then top selling services. I haven't put a screenshot of that report in here. It's basically the same thing as the products, but it'll show you the quantity of services sold, the value you've received, and your total profit over time. So what you want to do is potentially build a series worth of different values based on the most popular services. So this is a little bit of a snippet. So if we pretend this is tanning, you might have a pack of 4, bit of an unusual number, but anyways, a pack of 4, they buy it for $80.96. We'd probably round that in Australia, which saves them 8%. You might offer them, if they buy 8, they save 10%. If they buy 12, they save 12%. So that's kind of a nice way to do it. I've seen IPL and laser servicing this works quite well with, because with those services, obviously the clients need to come in for a set of those services to get the right results. So that's kind of a great one to sell in packages after you do your consultation. You might let them know that they probably need about 8 treatments, which is great because you have a pack of 8 which they can purchase, which will save them 20%. Or something like that. Customers love to buy Series because they can see the built-in savings there, and it just makes it easier for them. They can come in, it's already pre-purchased, and it just redeems off, and they're not needing to actually pay every single time they come in. I'm just having a quick look at a question we've got here. So John's currently kind of got a bit of a punch card system going on, kind of like the coffee cards. So where they get 6 haircuts and get the 7th haircut free. So absolutely that can be done through Series. It's all about just thinking about it a little bit differently. So you would, if you wanted to keep it exactly the same, John, you could set up a package of 7 of that haircut. So they can prepay for 7 haircuts, which will save them a particular percent. I'm not a maths genius, so I'm not going to try and work that out off the top of my head. So I think if it's out of, so will that be their saving? It'll work out to probably about 8 or 9% or something like that. So absolutely. Because John, I'm sure you kind of, it can be really frustrating some days when you feel like everyone's just redeeming their freebie and there's really no guarantee after they've had that freebie that they're necessarily going to come back as well. So you may want to actually sell it in Series because you know you've received the money up front. You're still technically getting a value for every single service they come in with, and you can see that item price per service so you know what you're giving away, as opposed to they pay, and then you're 100% discounting something. I hope that answers your question, John. So Series are absolutely fantastic. You don't want to go too crazy with them. You may want to sort of do a little bit of a benchmark. And you may just want to do, the people can purchase maybe anything on your service menu and they can buy them in packs of 5, 10 or 15. The 5 packs 5%, 10 packs 10%, the 15 packs 15%. Keep it nice and simple. One of the things that makes Series so successful is making it really easy to communicate to your clients and really easy to communicate that value in it as well. All right, any other questions on Series before we move on? No, we're all good. Wonderful. Okay, so maximizing efficiency by using promotions. So I actually showed this slide last time, but I just wanted to pop it in again for those of you who didn't come to last month's webinar. So we've created a basic promotions feature in Shortcuts, which makes it really easy for you to set up some promotions in your system. So the great thing about it is if you already kind of know what you're going to be doing over Christmas, if there's going to be a particular service that you're doing a percentage discount on or a dollar discount on, you can set that up in the system now, pop in the date range, which means that as of that particular date, so maybe I'm running a special in December, as of the 1st of December, it will just start discounting and adjusting those prices correctly without you needing to manually discount. It will just bring up that new price in the point of sale automatically. So I'm just going to see if, let me go back. Let's see if I can play this. So this is just going to show setting one up. So I'm going to choose blow dry, choose promotion, choose new, give it a name, So we're going to call this holiday blow dry special, and it's going to be a 20% off blow dries during a particular period of time. So these are super easy to set up. As you can see in this example, I've put in a description so that it's easy for me to remember what it is. Then you simply just choose what the discount's going to be. So mine's a percentage, so I'm going to put in 20. If you drop down that percentage reduction, you can change it to a particular amount. I'm putting in a date range. So I'm going to put in that this starts as of the 1st of November and runs until the 31st of December and hit done. And that's that set up. So as of that date of the 1st of November in that example, it will just automatically start taking 20% off any blow dries that are checked out through the point of sale. So really, really easy to set up, and it just saves time. So it's saving the staff having to remember to discount things. There's nothing worse than a staff member forgetting to discount something. The client doesn't realise. The client then asks you a month later or mentions they were overcharged, and you're trying to adjust the sale. So this eliminates all of that sort of human error that can happen. Any questions on these, the basic promotions feature? All right, while I'm waiting for those, just to let you know, this can be used as well for products too. So you can do this on particular services like I did with the blow dry. You may want to select a few services using the selection boxes down the left-hand side, which are these grey boxes here. You can select whole categories, or you can just go all services or all products in the business. Great. All right. It looks like we can kind of move on. All right, so let's sort of wrap up and go through a summary of what we've gone through today. So what you've hopefully learned out of today's quick webinar is just how to sort of empower your team to sell retail, the importance of retail, and how to sort of position that in your business. Remembering to use gift cards as a marketing tool, remembering that they are a great way to encourage referrals. Boost your revenue by setting up and potentially selling series, and maximize your efficiency at the front desk by setting up some basic promotions that will automatically apply during those particular date ranges. Okay, so any other questions about series, gift cards, anything we've gone through today that I can help you guys with? Nope. I think everybody's good. Okay, so we've got our final webinar for the year coming up at the end of November, and we're going to be going through Rebooking 101. So how to track your rebookings in your system. Obviously, that's really important during November and December, because as we know, it can be a little quieter in January as a lot of clients are on holiday or leave. You want to try and get those rebookings in. You don't want to just have those clients who come in over the holiday season and then you don't see them again till next year during the holiday season. So we're going to be going through tips and tricks to encourage rebookings and how you can track those in your system. So please feel free to register for that webinar through our webpage, which is shortcuts.com.au/webinars. If you're interested in watching any of our previous webinars, you can, on the same page, go into the webinar library. If you didn't attend last month's webinar, I'd certainly encourage you to have a look at that one as well, because it was surrounding some things we touched on today, like the promotions, and we specifically looked at how to set up marketing campaigns too. All right, so if anyone does think of any questions once we finish up, feel free to send them through to the support email address, which is support@shortcuts.com.au. I've popped our Facebook page on there as well. If you haven't already, it would be great if you liked our Facebook page. We'll always advertise any webinars that we're doing, as well as other e-learning style support documentation and video that we've completed. And then obviously our website and then the phone number. So you can call the help desk on 1300 667 374. So I hope you've all enjoyed today's webinar, and I'll talk to you guys next time.